Okay, this is After Egypt in Action, episode 32, and I'm your host, Terry Davis. So let's talk with God. So I'm giving a sermon as my offering. God said pets are homo. I guess that makes sense. You don't hear about many pets in the Bible. He said sports are homo too, but I'm not sure he really wants to get involved. Anyway, homo is not the worst thing. Maybe that's to be taken in the same way. If somebody told you pets were homo and sports were homo, and that person wasn't God, like your older brother telling you that pets are homo and sports are homo. Anyway, yeah, if you think about it, I have kind of a joke. It would be pretty hard to argue that God was a vegetarian when you consider that the priests slaughtered massive quantities of animals as offerings. So saying God's a vegetarian would be quite a stretch. So that's like what I said about war. I think the Pope said that God was against war. Well, okay, I'm not going to argue. Anyway, no, there's a time for war, a time for peace, and it's like anyway, there's plenty of reason not to have war without God. Anyway, what else was I was going to say something. Yeah, so like, if you think about human history, all through human history, everybody raised farm animals and slaughtered them. So that's kind of, I guess, the mentality. You know, Zuckerberg, I heard, kills his meat. I kind of crack up laughing, but I admire people that have a independent conscience, that have a moral compass, and that feel so strongly that they do stuff. Anyway, that they come up with their own. Well, anyway, you can go off the deep end. One guy said, there's a French guy on the radio, milk is for baby cows. The interesting thing is I cracked up laughing. What? Anyway, at the time, I was actually vegetarian for a couple years, kind of not what you might think. It was more like I was engaged in psychological warfare, and I just didn't want to deal with the attacks. You can mess with people's mind if they eat meat. Anyway, you know what I mean, like reincarnation and stuff. But anyway, so like, yeah, at the time I was living on ice cream, and this guy says, milk is for baby cows. Anyway, even an heritage unto Israel is servant, for his mercy endureth forever. Who remembereth us in our low estate, for his mercy endureth forever. He hath redeemed us from our enemies, for his mercy endureth forever. Who giveth food to all flesh, for his mercy endureth forever. O give thanks unto God of heaven, for his mercy endureth forever. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we wept when we remembered Zion.